2002 Alpine is the first American-designed, German-engineered, hyper-eco-luxury home in America and represents a revolution in how we design, build, and enjoy our living spaces.
Weber House is a family-run German business, and we are very proud that next year we can celebrate our 50th birthday. What makes Weber House different from, I think, all other competitors is our strong approach to sustainable house building. This starts with using special material, natural material, wood. Not only for the construction but also for the insulation, which isn't typical for houses made in that technique. And I think with that approach we're just on the lane of success, not only in Germany but also in the States.
Weber is the sole distributor for Weber House in Germany. The first house I imported from Germany was in 2005, so 5 years ago. We put the house up in 7 days, very similar to this house in time of putting it up and dry in, which this house was 8 days.
My previous 12 years experience in building in a conventional fashion shows that when you try and construct a house on site, you can't get the precision that you can do in a factory setting. So these houses come extremely tight, extremely precise, next to zero tolerance, and with that precision, then you have a house that performs much better than what we're used to in a conventional fashion.
Energy efficiency is the key to solving our pressing environmental problems. Once you have a precision-engineered home that can be pressurized to 3 atmospheres, everything changes and you no longer have to heat and cool the great outdoors.
The energy efficiency in this particular house is greatly improved over normal construction here in the US. This particular house almost has a passive house standard. Passive house means it doesn't use any energy. This house will use very little energy.
The typical U.S. home built today produces 17% waste. Right now, the argument here in Boulder is whether or not a 10% construction waste mandate is even attainable. And on the 2002 Alpine project, we've achieved less than 5% construction waste.
We've greatly reduced the amount of job site waste because we have the house predominantly built in a factory setting. That factory typically uses less than 1% waste in constructing the house. The materials that we use on site is predominantly recycled, so we have very little waste.
Allergies, asthma, rashes, and other disorders are commonly linked directly back to the materials found in our homes.
It's not only the wood in the construction. Much more important is what you use on the insides, which is what kind of color, what kind of floor, etc.
The materials that we use here at 2002 Alpine are low VOC, no toxic, so even though we have a very tight atmosphere inside the house, the products that we use alleviate any additional problems with allergies.
So people who have allergies always tell me when they come in one of my houses that they can feel it right away, that there's a big difference. They can breathe in these homes and feel comfortable. The typical customer in Germany will look foremost to quality. How long is this house lasting? These homes are built, like I said, for generations.
At Vareo, we deliver homes that allow buyers to feel good about their living space and their relationship with the planet. Intelligent design and better building techniques let caring people live in luxury as they define it, in a house they love, in harmony with nature.